I ask the true and living God to come down in this sanctuary today and touch me as I speak, Lord, and go forth with this word. In Jesus' mighty, mighty name. Amen. Peace, kings and queens, live from Atlanta, Georgia. So, welcome to Follow Your Heart Ministries. My name is Minister Rich Williams. Follow us as we follow Christ.
Too many storms.
What's going on, America? Once again, it's Minister Rich Williams, aka the modern day John the Baptist. How's everybody doing tonight? How's everybody doing? Just coming at you guys today, we're going to be discussing letting other people, check this out, letting other people eat your lunch. Letting other people take you from out of your own situation. You know what I mean? Allowing other people to take you from where you are in your day-to-day activity. If somebody's just going through something in their own situation, you're allowing it to affect you. You know what I'm saying? Because of what they're saying is affecting you. Remember, that's not your stuff. Whatever kind of anger other people are going through, amen, whatever kind of situation other people are going through, that is not our bag. Amen. That is not our bag. We don't have to contribute to someone else's anger. You know what I mean? When somebody is going through something in their life, you know what I'm saying, and they just choose to be ignorant towards you, that doesn't mean, kings and queens, that we have to react. Amen. We do not have to react to someone else's stuff. Amen. Once we start understanding that we control our physical. Amen. Once we understand that we can control our physical and that our responses to other people's foolishness is not what we're supposed to be doing. First of all, we got to look at where it's coming from. Look at that's what we look at the person. Look and see you don't know what that person might be going through in their lives. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what that person be. So, if that person coming off to the left or to the right, you know what I'm saying? And you get jumping right on back with it. Because, you allowing someone else's, amen, you allowing someone else's behavior to bring out your bad behavior. Amen. Amen. We should not, as Christians, and just as people in general, we should start paying attention to our behavior. Because everything else that goes on, guys, and kings and queens, everything that goes on, you know what I mean? It starts with us. It's our response. It's how we respond to whatever situation it is. It's our response to it. If it's either negative or positive. You know what I'm saying? When someone comes at us negative, amen, that doesn't mean that we have to be negative towards them. That means pause. Ask yourself, what's really good? What's really going on with that person? Because it's not your bag. That anger is not your bag. Whatever that person is going through, you don't have to contribute to it and get yourself all discombobulated for the day. Amen. Now that person done got your day all discombobulated, and they going about their day, and you forget it. They forget all about you. But you went through now you're going through your whole day upset for some foolishness that you could have controlled by giving a different response. Amen. By just acting different, being different. Remember, I've come to learn, amen. I've come to learn that my opinion doesn't matter. My opinion doesn't matter. I'm okay with my opinion. My opinion doesn't matter. Okay, I'm okay with that. Okay, I'm okay with that. I don't have to be right all the time. Amen. I'm okay with that. I can sit back and learn and absorb what somebody else has to say so that I can get a better understanding on how to live a successful life. Amen. Amen. These are the qualities as black people and as brown people that we need to put into our lives. we have to stop allowing people, places, and things, guys, kings and queens, to control our dispositions. Amen? Amen? We can't allow people, places, and things to control our dispositions. We're allowing these things to take us out of our place, out of our comfort zone, yo. It's taking us out of our mojo. You know what I'm saying? If you're in a place in your life where you're at peace, when you got peace in your life, you don't want any Tom, Dick, or Sarah to come and steal your joy. Amen? They just come and pick and steal your joy, and the next thing you know, you running around with an attitude all day. All day you running around here with an attitude because, you know, somebody done stole your joy, and you now you're discombobulated. Because you allowed, you know, because we allowed somebody to come in and take our joy. And you know, just take our whole being. You know, I've learned over the years, guys, kings and queens, I've learned over the years is that the best response sometimes is no response. Amen? The best response, let me say that again. Sometimes the best response is no response. It's not saying that you're pacifying somebody, but it's just, I don't have to respond to foolishness. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to respond to foolishness. You don't have to do it. We don't have to do it. That makes us stronger when we learn to bite our tongues. When we learn to bite our tongues, when we learn to not just lash out and not even think, that's when we're learning to understand how to become adults. Amen. When we just don't just lash out and get angry because someone hurts our feelings. Amen. Amen. Or somebody says something to us that we don't feel that is correct, or someone is doing something to us that we feel is not correct. That's not my stuff. That's their stuff. And I need to pray for them. Amen. I need to pray for them. That doesn't mean that I need to be even more angry and just as devious as they are. Amen. I don't need to be just as devious as that. Don't mean that I don't need to argue with them or try to figure out their situation, because that's their situation. They need to get into their bag and figure out why they're acting the way they're acting. Why they act the way they act. It's not for me to figure it out. It's not for you to figure it out. Even with my spouse. You know, if something is going haywire, you know, I look at it and say, okay, what do I need to do to try to fix it? But it's not about me trying to fix it. It's about me fixing me. And everything else will work itself out. I don't have to respond, and you don't have to respond to something that, you know, that God is already going to take care. You don't have to respond to something that's inside of you that's going to make you say something that you don't want to say. Because the majority of the time when we're going through with our feelings and our emotions, kings and queens, young ladies and gentlemen, when we're going through our emotions, most of the time we're hurting. And we're going to say hurtful things because that's what we do. That's what we do. Now, you hurting me, I'm hurting you. Now, everybody's hurting. Just like a piece of paper, guys. Just like a piece of paper here. Just like a piece of paper. When you tear it down the middle, what do you got? You got two sides. Both of these sides of this paper is hurt. Both of the sides are torn. Both of these sides are hurt, yo. Or both of these sides are hurt. You got hurt here and you got hurt here. Amen? Let's understand that the game that we're playing is a game for keeps. We're getting older. We're getting older. We're not getting younger. Even, 24, 25, 30, 40, 50, 60. Come on, let's wake up and pay attention to our behavior. Our behavior and in the way that we approach a situation that shows us how we mature. We can't mature if we're the same way every year. We can't mature if we still allowing people, places, and things to call the shots on our behavior. Amen. Amen. We got to stop allowing people, places, and things to call the shots on our behavior. Call the shots on how I'm gonna approach a situation, or how I'm gonna deal with something. Because the majority of the time, I'm gonna be dealing with it with my emotions, with my feelings. I'm gonna be dealing with my feelings all the time. Allowing people to call the shots in my life. Renting they got free doggone renting free space in my head. Free space in my head, just free. They ain't paying no rent, just for free space. They going about their business, and I'm still sitting in here harping about something that happened 10 years ago, 15 years ago. And they're gone, and I got all this unforgiveness. I got all this unforgiveness in my heart, and I can't get past go because I still got a whole bunch of stuff on it. I still got a whole bunch of stuff. There's a whole bunch of nasty stuff inside of me, and I gotta learn how to get rid of it. But I don't want to get rid of it because it's become a part of me now. The same conversation we was having before, yo. Same thing. Modern day John the Baptist, yo. AKA modern day John the Baptist. I'm gonna let you know, man, and I'm gonna repeat it constantly. Repeating it constantly. Pay attention to our lives. Pay attention to how we're responding. Pay attention to how we're acting. Let's start paying attention to our behavior. Let's not just taking this thing as willy-nilly. And remember, it's not when somebody is being rude and obnoxious, that's not you. You don't have to be rude and obnoxious because that's not your stuff. It's their stuff. That's their situation. Continually to walk in love and understanding. Shoot, this is what we got to do as Christians if we want to get better. We just can't always react. And got to be right all the doggone time. Got to get our points across. I got to get this point across. I don't have to get no point across anymore. And that's what if you say the rocket goes up 400,000 miles up in the sky, and you can prove that to me, okay, and I can't prove you wrong, okay, it's all fine, it's all good. No worries. Okay, no worries. I'm not going to sit here and try to debate with you either way or not. That's not my place. My place is to make sure that my life is going in the right direction. And I'm not allowing people, places, and things to cause me to react on stuff that's taking me out of my comfort zone, taking me out of my peace. Amen? Because it's all about peace, yo. It's all about having a peace of mind. It's all about that place where you can just relax and nobody can take you from out of there. Amen. No one can take you from out of you but you. Amen. Nobody can take you out of you but you. You don't never have to come out of yourself, man. Nobody ever has to see you be obnoxious and rude. Always, as black people, always as kings and queens, as mothers and daughters and men, let's watch our behavior. Let's watch how we talk to people. Let's watch how we approach a situation. Let's not just approach it. Amen? Especially if you're dealing with somebody else. Because you don't know what that person is dealing with. You don't know what that person is going through. But you're just going to take it for granted that they might be feeling the same way you feel. You don't know what may be happening. The devil might be kicking their windows open that weekend. The devil might be running amok in their house. The devil might be having his feet up like they take at their coffee table. Amen? Because the devil will put his feet up on somebody's coffee table in a minute. And it starts changing the channels. Amen. You remember, he's to and fro, yo. That guy is to and fro. He don't care who life he's manipulating or whose life he's destroying. But it's up to us as Christians and as true believers and people who understand that we call the shots in our lives. Amen. Through the blessings of the Most High. Of the blessings of the Most High. This was already, everything was already written and already ordained before we got here. Amen. All this is already written and ordained before we got here, yo. Now it's just for us to play out the part. But it's not going to be as easy, as simple as we think it's going to be, because it's going to be hurdles, and it's going to be fires, there's going to be disagreements, there's going to be a whole bunch of stuff to make you not fulfill the obligations that you need to fulfill to make you that person in your life that you need to be. Amen? Amen? What is your greatness? Have you checked your greatness lately? Have you figured out who you truly are? Amen. Have you really asked yourself, what's my true potential? Why am I here? Amen. Am I here just to cause a ruckus? What am I doing? Where do I go from here? What's my next move? Amen. These are the questions, kings and queens, brothers and sisters. These are the questions that we need to ask ourselves on a daily basis, yo. Serious talk. We can't wait till we 50 and 40 and still going through the stuff we was dealing with at 20 and 18. We bringing all that stuff in now. Look, we got a whole baggage full of stuff, and we trying to figure it out, but we can't figure it out because it's just become a part of us. Amen. It's just become a part of us, and now we're sitting here trying to realize that that we can't change. Oh, we can change, but first we got to realize that we're sick. See, I had to realize that I was sick so I could get better. Amen. I had to realize that I was argumentative. I had to realize that I was all these other things, in my life, but I had to realize it first so I can get better. Because when I was sitting around here just indulging in everything I could possibly indulge in, it was okay. Because I was escaping reality. Whatever my reality was. I know what my reality is now. I knew what it was that I was escaping. I was dealing with, I had a lot of unforgiveness, a lot of pain in my life. Shoot. It was an awful lot. I did an awful lot of crying. But the crying wasn't a cry, it wasn't tears of being sad. It was tears of a breakthrough. Amen. It was tears of breaking through years and years of hurt in my heart. Things that I thought was true and things that I wanted to be true. It was just a whole bunch of malarkey that I had to take to the cross. Amen. I had to take that thing to the cross, man, so that I can live a successful life. And that's, once again, I'm going to tell you guys, I don't care if you're Christian, if you're Muslim, if you're atheist. I'm trying to appeal to your intellect. I want to appeal to your intellect. That's what I'm appealing to. Especially you more than smart guys and women. Ask yourselves, am I fulfilling my obligations to me? To myself? Am I being true to me? Amen. Am I giving myself a true chance? Because because God and you are the only two that know the true you and the true me. I can fake the fraud all I want in front of everybody else. But God and me know the truth. Amen? God and me knows the truth. I needed to die of self. I had to die of self so that I can live again. I want to always iterate that to you guys. I had to completely, physically, of all my thoughts that I thought that I knew about life, I had to delete that foolishness, yo. So that I could get better. And that's the same thing basically in life. Now we have to delete a lot of things that we think we know about life so that we can get better. That's if we're in the getting better business. I'm in the getting better business. I don't want to walk around miserable. I don't want to walk around just barely making it, not trying to, see past go. Life is really, really serious today, yo. We're getting older, we're not getting younger. Let's just start paying attention to what's important. Our behavior is important. Let's start paying attention to it. Let's start paying attention to the way that we address people. And remember, I remember, I don't always have to be right. And I've learned to keep my mouth shut when I have to. I've learned to just keep my, and that comes from always keeping it open. That comes from always, at times, putting my foot in it. Putting my foot in my mouth. So I've learned, and I've asked God to teach me to be patient and be understanding and be humble and to be meek. Give me the wisdom of Solomon. Because these are the attributes that I crave in my life. So if I crave these attributes in my life, I'm gonna ask my Father, the true and living God, to give me these things. Amen. Because these are the attributes that I want, because these are the things that I need in my life, so I can go about and give you guys His word and give you guys encouragement. Like when people was giving me encouragement, and like when people still today give me encouragement, to keep me and pat me on my back. This is uncomfortable for me, but God told me this is what I needed to do, so I can be. So it's going to make me uncomfortable, but I'll get better at doing it. Amen. Amen. I'll get better at doing it. I love you guys, and remember, man, I will always be your friend. Minister Rich Williams will always be your friend, aka the modern day John the Baptist, yo, coming at you guys. All right, remember, stay focused. The only thing that's important is you. God bless. Until next time, may God continue to be your friend.
Thank you, kings and queens, for listening. You can follow us on Facebook and YouTube at Follow Your Heart Ministries. And remember, the ship doesn't have to stay completely together for you to arrive alive. Thank you for listening, and God bless.